Hey everybody, we're out here with the Western Writers of America at their conference at the Cowboy Hall. And with me now is Kirk Ellis. Good to see you.
Happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Tell us a little bit about what you're representing here.
Well, I'm a newly elected member of the board of directors of the WWA. I joined the organization in 2005 when I won a Spur Award for the script of a miniseries called Into the West, which is one of the films that I'm promoting here tonight. Since then, I've gone on to do a miniseries called John Adams for HBO, which won the Emmy last year for Best Miniseries.
Yeah, I'm sure most people know John Adams. It was
They do now.
Quite a success. Well, what's your next project then?
I'm actually doing a couple of things. I've actually adapted Hampton Side's book Blood and Thunder as a feature film that we're currently trying to have set up now. We have it out to a number of producers and directors. I'm also doing a follow-up to John Adams for HBO based on his book, 1776, about George Washington in the first year of the Continental Army, which is going to be a nice companion piece to John Adams.
All right, and we'll have the same cast?
Yeah, that's the second most asked question I get after what's your next project. Many people have asked me, will David Morse play George Washington? I loved him in the film. He got an Emmy nomination for it. I don't know when they'll actually greenlight the film or whether he'll be available, but I'd love to see him do it.
Good. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Now, are you looking for any writers while you're here to work on some of your projects?
Well, I actually been fortunate in the last few years to be a producer on scripts that I've written myself, and so most of the work that I'm doing now is based on either books that I've purchased, like Max Evans' book Madam Millie, about a madam at the turn of the century in New Mexico, or projects that I've initiated myself. So while I'm not actively looking for writers to work on scripts, I do actually cruise the tables looking for potential properties for future projects.
I see that. Now, I thought the Western was supposed to be dead as far as movies were concerned, except for that rare one that comes along every 5, 6, 10 years. That's not true, though, is it?
The Western's been declared more times, I think, been declared dead more times than it's been declared alive. We're certainly facing a difficult time now for Westerns on film and television because of the economic climate. It's very, very difficult to go into the rooms and convince people that a genre piece is going to be a successful enterprise. But we continue to try. I think that these guys are here. You're seeing a record number, I think, of authors here tonight because Westerns are finding their way back into bookshelves across the country at both chain bookstores and independent bookstores.
Well, I think as long as Western films are being made as good as the ones that you've worked with, and historical, right. John Adams is certainly not a Western.
Well, no, part of it was set in Pennsylvania, and that was West at the time, so technically it qualifies. Couldn't convince the WWA board of that for the Spur Awards, but I keep pointing that out when I can.
Look, so it's not going to die. It's not going to die.
No.
You're keeping it alive.
We're trying to. We're trying to. That's why we're here.
I've been chatting with Kirk Ellis about John Adams and Into the West, two films that he has worked on as producer and writer. Thank you for being here.
Again, thank you.
I hope you enjoy the rest of the conference.
We will. Let's hope for a good sale tonight.
Okay. We'll see you again soon.